Hi, I'm Ben Sharp. I'm a junior at Laguna Beach High School, and I'm a part of Solar Club. This year, Solar Club has installed a couple panels across the district. We've got one at the garden at Top of the World, and one on the science department here at LBHS. Both panels are helping to, in the case of Top of the World, improve the teaching abilities of the teachers. Kids will be able to learn about solar power and see the true idea of farm to table with no electricity required other than that from the sun. At LBHS, solar panels will be used in the future to power microscopes and other science equipment.
How did you connect with the Solar Club?
So I find myself at a lot of community events, and in September of 2016, I was down at Smartscape, the Water District's Water Conservation Expo. Solar Club had this great big boat out there and a bunch of really bright looking students eager to talk to me. And I asked about the possibility of getting solar power up in our garden. We've had no solar, and it's impacted things like irrigation and what types of cooking devices we can use up here. And they were really receptive. They got really excited, and they said they would go back and talk to their teacher.
So my problem is that I have microscopes that I need to run on lab tables that don't have electrical outlets. So I have to run cords from the tables across the floor to the wall, and it is a safety hazard.
So Schneider Electric did all the retrofitting of the lighting system here in the district in terms of switching over to more energy efficient bulbs, and so I made connections with them and said, hey, my Solar Club kids have this project and you're an energy company, can you kind of help us kind of learn the ins and outs of what's going on? And so our kids actually had an opportunity to go with them to look at a retrofit that they were doing and learn, you know, why were they doing it this way, how is it changing, what was the cost savings, what were the energy savings.
So this year we started off partnering with Schneider Electric to get Top of the World, the Garden Club, a Goal Zero battery pack to allow them to have battery power at their gardening shed. This allows them to do so much with like blenders and power tools and everything if they need to ever.
Project?
To really work with people when we don't know what's wrong, and how to wire things for the solar panels to connect properly, and all the difficulties with tasks like this.
This year in Solar Club, I've learned a great deal about solar electricity and how to capture it, how to run it through a circuit, how to store it correctly and efficiently in a battery, and then how to transfer that energy to use.
This year I learned a lot about wiring and circuitry. I really didn't have quite a great understanding of how batteries worked or how charging batteries worked, and combination of use of generators, solar cells, and lots of different wiring systems gave me a greater understanding of how to do all those things this year.
Right now, our current project is we're trying to get alternative energy from solar panels on the roof down into batteries that we can use in classrooms for microscopes where there are no power outlets in the middle of the classroom.
When you come back to visit us in 5 years, where do you hope this has gone?
In 5 years, I hope our club has some great district funding and maybe an array of solar panels across the district that we will service and monitor.
I would think it would be really amazing if the whole roof were solar panels, if we had that much funding, and if microscopes and maybe TVs and lights were run off of solar panels, because it would leave less of a footprint from our school on the environment.
Well, 5 years from now, I hope that the project's clearly expanded. I mean, right now we've got 2 solar cells that I can see, so if we had more like 5, maybe 7, that'd be really impressive. I just want to see consistent growth over time. So if we had more batteries, more wiring, maybe a more effective system for charging, I'd be impressed.
I would hope in 5 years that I have kids that are coming in my room to check on what is the voltage of the battery, do we need to swap things out, do we need to charge something else, what does it look like in terms of teachers signing up for I need this charging, I need this battery supply, and that roof is covered in solar panels.
I have the same wish that in 5 years we have a roof full of solar panels and we have kids who are much more aware of alternative energy sources and how our school is putting an effort forth to reduce the footprint on